Children, today we are going to study in mensuration about the conversion of solids. In conversion of solid means one solid is being melted to form another solid. Suppose cube is melted to form cone or cylinder is melted to form a hemispherical shell. So this type of questions, so we have to find the dimensions of the required figure, right? Suppose I have taken example here. In this sum, it is given that a hollow sphere is of internal and external diameters 4 centimeter and 8 centimeter is melted into cone of base diameter 8 centimeter. Find the height of the cone, right? Find the height of the cone. That means the height of the cone we have to calculate. And what are the informations, the dimensions that we are given with? The internal diameter of the hollow sphere and the external diameter of the hollow sphere. So if internal diameter is 4 centimeter, that means the internal radius is 2 centimeter. And if external diameter is 8 centimeter, that means external radius is 4 centimeter. Right. Similarly, the base diameter of cone is 8 centimeter. That means the base radius of the cone will be 4 centimeters. Right. So because hollow sphere has been melted to form a cone, that means the volume of sphere, hollow sphere and volume of cone both are same, because one solid is being melted to form another solid. That means the volume of both the solids will be same. All right, children. Understood this much. Now, children, what is the formula for the hollow spherical shell? That is 4 by 3 pi capital R cube minus small r cube. What is formula for the volume of cone? That is 1 by 3 pi square r square plus h. R square h, sorry. 1 by 3 pi r square h. That is the volume of cone. And 4 by 3 pi capital R cube minus small r cube. Capital R external radius, small r internal radius. The dimension, the external diameter is 8. So external radius will be 4. Internal radius is 4. That diameter is 4. That means internal radius will be 2. Alright. So if we put the values here in the formula, then try to equate the formula, then try to solve the height of the cone. So you can see here it will become 1 by 3 pi 4 square into h. 4 is the radius of the cone, equals to 4 by 3 pi capital R square minus small r square. Capital R is 4 and small r is 2. Capital R cube minus small r cube. So this pi and pi will get cancelled. This 3 and 3 will get cancelled. And this 4 and this square will get cancelled. Alright. Now on the left hand side we are left with only 4h. And here if we solve, that is 4 cube minus 2 cube. So 4 cube is 4 4s are 16, 4s are 64. Minus 2 to the 4 to the 8. 64 minus 8 is 56. So the value of height of the cone is 56 upon 4. That is 14 centimeters. Alright, children. Understood this sum? Please note down the solution. Let's see another sum, children. Now in this sum, it is given that a solid rectangular block of metal 49 centimeter by 44 centimeter by 18 centimeter is melted and formed into a solid sphere. Calculate the radius of the sphere. So again, conversion of solid is happening here. We are melting one solid, and whatever material we have obtained, we are making another shape from using that material only. So when we do that, the material, because the quantity of material is same, that means the volume of both the shapes will also be, both the figures will also be same. So here the two figures are sphere and cuboid. So we can say that the volume of a sphere and volume of cuboid will be same. The formula for finding the volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. And for volume of cuboid can be calculated as length into width into height. So 4 by 3 pi r cube is equals to 49 into 44 into 18. So if we substitute the value of pi here, pi is 22 upon 7. If we substitute the value of pi here, that is 22 upon 7, we'll get 4 by 3 into 22 upon 7 into r cube equals to 49 into 44 into 18. On cross multiplying the value of r here, what we'll get? 49 into 44 into 18. We'll cross multiply 7 and 3 here. So it will get 3 into 7. On cross multiplying this 4 into 22 in the denominator here, now we can cancel out 22 ones and 22 to the 44. 2 to the 4 and this 2 to 9 the 18. So you can see in the numerator here we are getting 49 into 7. 49 can be written as 7 into 7. Into 7 when we do, we'll get 7 to the power 3 or 7 cube. Again here we will get 9 into 3. 9 into 3 that is 27, and 27 can be written as 3 into 3 into 3, that is 3 cube. So the value of r cube is 7 cube into 3 cube. So the value of r on taking cube root both sides, it will be 3 into 7. 3 into 7 is 21 centimeters. So that means the radius of the sphere which is formed, which is obtained after melting a cuboid of dimensions 49 centimeter by 44 centimeter by 18 centimeter is 21 centimeter. Alright children, please note down the solution. Let's see another sum children. Now in this sum it is given that a solid cone of radius 5 centimeter and height 8 centimeter is melted and made into small spheres of radius 0.5 centimeter. Find the number of spheres formed. Right. The question says a cone of radius 5 and height 8. That means a cone has been melted and it has been recasted into small spheres. There are number of small spheres are formed, and the radius of each sphere is 0.5 centimeter or 1 by 2 centimeter. Right, and we have to find how many such spheres are being formed after melting a cone, right? So when the number we are calculating number of spheres formed, that will be the volume of cone, volume of bigger quantity upon volume of one small quantity. So number of quantity we can easily obtain. So number of spheres we have to obtain, that will be the volume of cone upon volume of one sphere. So volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Let the radius of cone be r1 and height h1. So it will be 1 by 3 pi r1 square into h1. Upon volume of one sphere is 4 by 3 pi r2 cube. Radius of the sphere is r2. Right. So we divide these to both the quantities, and what we'll do, we'll cancel out. So this pi and pi will get cancelled. This 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So this 1 by 2 cube is become 1 by 8 and it will get reciprocal. So finally we'll get numerator 5 into 5 into 8 into 8. This 8 will go in the numerator and this will come here in the denominator. So this 4 2s are 8. Now 5 5s are 25, 8s are 200 into 2, that is 400. That means the number of spheres formed, small spheres of radius 0.5 centimeters formed is 400 after melting a cone. 400 such spheres of radius like 0.5 centimeter can be obtained. Alright children, please note down the solution. Let's see another sum children. Now in this sum it is given that a hollow sphere of internal and external radii 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter respectively is melted and recast into small cones of base radius 2 centimeter and height 8 centimeter. Find the number of cones. Okay, that means that there is a hollow sphere which is being melted, and then from the material that we obtained after melting the hollow sphere, from that material there are number of small cones have been formed or made, and the radius of a small cone, one cone is 2 centimeter and height of cone is 8 centimeter. So now we have to calculate how many such cones have been obtained or formed. So again we are going to apply the formula number of cones equals to volume of hollow sphere upon volume of one cone. Volume of hollow sphere, we know the formula, that is 4 by 3 pi in bracket external radius cube minus internal radius cube upon 1 by 3 pi r square h is the formula for finding the volume of cone, right? So if we substitute the value of external and internal radius in numerator and radius of cone and height of cone in the denominator, we'll get this expression. 4 by 3 pi 8 cube minus 6 cube whole upon 1 by 3 pi 2 square into 8. So this pi and pi will get cancelled, this 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So what we'll get in the numerator, we'll get 4 into 8 cube is 512 minus 6 cube is 216 upon 2 to the 4 into 8 we'll get. This 4 and 4 again will get cancelled. So 512 minus 216 will get 296 upon 8. On dividing we'll get 37. That means 37 such cones will be obtained after melting a hollow sphere. Alright children, note down the solution please.